my cake, or as known as OMC, a sole proprietorship business that sells pastry and bakery such as roti golo, roti saralapa, cake batik, and many more. Oh my cake also took orders for those who wanted to customize their cake and dessert for various types of events such as birthday, weddings, gathering, and even fairly ceremonies. The owner of OMC is Mr. Muhammad Nazri Osman, which is known as Boy. His journey started when he furthered his education as a pastry and culinary student in Kuala Lumpur. He was passionate about what he was doing and wanted to grow bigger and better. After he finished his studies, he started the business as a home baker who delivers his goods to customers' addresses. He rented his first shop in Kampung Rahmat, then moved to a second shop due to rental price, which is its opposite from MRSM Kuala Krai. In the middle of 2022, the owner decided to move and rented a new shop in the city of Kuala Krai and is still operating until now. Oh My Cake started to gain their fame when they made a customized wedding cake for well-known Malaysian artist Ellie Mazlin, or also known as Katlina Pompong. Their outstanding and eye-catching design have made themselves well-known within the Malaysian market. Currently, Oh My Cake can produce more than 300 pieces of pastry daily, and they could also bear the order of customized cake every day. Apart from that, they also delivers their cake and dessert to hospitals, schools, and several gas stations to increase income and publish the name of bakery to attract more consumers.
Next, I am going to show our work plan from the start until the end of this report. On the 23rd of June, assignment was given by Madam Rosliza, and the next day, I required all of my teammates to give at least one company that we should interview. So on the 24th June, all of us laying out on which company that we think it is suitable for us to interview. After a whole day of discussing, on the 25th June, we all could agree on one company, which is Oh My Cake, that is located in Kuala Krai and which owned by Mr. Muhammad Nazri Osman. And on 26th June, we approached Mr. Muhammad Nazri Osman to do an interview with us regarding accounting costing. After the approach on the 27th of June, Mr. Nazri Osman agreed to do an interview with us. So, we arranged an online meeting via Google Meet for us to do the interview with him. We started the interview at 8 p.m. and ended the interview around 10 p.m. We took around 2 hours to do the interview. And the next day, we divide all of our works with each of the team member, which is Aisha did the introduction and the conclusion, Iklima did the business or overview, Shafia and Nabila did the job card, and I did the work plan. On the 13th of June, all of us agreed to go to the bakery that is located in Kuala Krai. The journey was amazing. We could see the product that we interview there in front of our eyes. The product that we interview is for cake batik and also roti sarang lebah. Both of the product is there that is available at the stock. We even managed to buy some other bread that is ready-made there. As for the 2nd of July, Nabila and Shafia had a little bit of conflicts regarding their work. So, they discussed it among themselves and asked our opinion regarding it. All of the team members participate by giving their suggestion and opinion. And on the 5th of July, our report have been completed. On the 7th of July, everybody have started to do their slides for presentation. And I give them time to do the video and submit it by 9 July. And it took me 2 days to complete the editing, and here it is on 11 July. The video and the report have been submitted.
For the product costing methodologies employed, Oh My Cake applies the batch costing of product costing method, which means the product that are produced together under similar condition and using similar resources. Direct material, direct labor, and direct expenses are accumulated for the entire batch, as well as other direct allocation. The cost per unit is ascertained by dividing the total cost of the batch by the number of units produced in that batch. Next is identification and breakdown of direct material costs. For cake batik, the direct material is biscuits for 6 ringgit and condensed milk for 2 ringgit, cocoa powder for 2 ringgit, and butter for 2 ringgit, and the total is 12 ringgit. Next is for roti sarang lebah. The direct material is flour, which is 12 ringgit, eggs 5 ringgit, yeast 1 ringgit, and butter 5 ringgit. And the total is 23 ringgit.
Next, we have analysis of direct labor costs. Direct labor costs, for all my cake direct labor costs, they have include wages or salaries to the employees involved in the production process. In all my cake, the number of workers for direct labor is only 3 that have been set up in the production process. As per worker salary is 1,500 ringgit Malaysia. So the total for the wages is 4,500 ringgit.
Allocation of manufacturing overhead costs. For manufacturing overhead costs, it involves indirect materials, indirect labor, and indirect expenses. Indirect materials for cake batik, they are using eggs for 4 ringgit, cream cheese 4 ringgit, and melted chocolate for 2 ringgit. For roti sarang lebah, they are using water 1 ringgit, nuts 10 ringgit, and caramel sauce for 20 ringgit. Indirect labor is cashier, just only 1%, and the salary for cashier is 1,300 per month. Indirect expenses for 1 month include rent for which is 2,500, electricity bill for 1,300, and water bill for 20 ringgit. For non-manufacturing overhead costs involve depreciation of machinery. It is 10% from the cost. So 10% times 10,000 is equal to 1,000. And for the banner is 30 ringgit.
Then we have a job cost card of my cake for cake batik. First, we have direct costs. In direct costs, we have two direct costs. Direct materials, 180 units that we time with 30 days for 1 month, we get 72 ringgit. Second, direct labor. For cake batik production, they only use 1 employee, so the total is 1,500. The amount for prime cost is 1,572 ringgit. Production overhead, indirect materials 60 ringgit, indirect labor 1,300 ringgit, indirect expenses 3,820 ringgit. So the total manufacturing production cost is 5,180 ringgit. Next, for the non-manufacturing production cost, depreciation of machinery is 1,000. For banner is only 30 ringgit. The total for manufacturing production overhead is 1,030 ringgit. For the total cost for cake batik is 7,782 ringgit. And for their profit markup, we take the total cost 7,782 ringgit times with 30%. So we get 2,334 ringgit and 66 cents. Then we get for the selling cake batik selling price for 180 units, we get 10,160 ringgit 60 cents. But for 1 unit, if we take the selling price 10,160 ringgit 60 cents divide with 180 units, we get 56 ringgit 20 cents for 1 unit cake batik.
Next is for job cost card for roti sarang lebah. The company produced 600 units per month, and for the direct material is 460 ringgit. The company used 2 employees to produce the product, which is direct labor. That they get paid by for 3,000 ringgit, which is 1,500 per employee. And the total for prime cost is 6,460 ringgit. Next is manufacturing overhead, which is indirect materials, is 620 ringgit. Indirect labor, 1,600 ringgit. And indirect expenses is 3,820 ringgit. The total manufacturing cost is 5,740 ringgit. For non-manufacturing overhead is depreciation of machinery, which is 1,000 ringgit, and banner for 30 ringgit. And the total for non-manufacturing cost is 1,030 ringgit. So the total cost for roti sarang lebah is 10,230 ringgit. And the company use profit markup, which is 30% from the cost. So 30% times 10,230 ringgit is equal to 3,069 ringgit. And the selling price is 13,299 ringgit for 600 units.
During this whole journey of doing this report, I could learn that it is not easy for a person to build up a business, to operate a business. Because it takes courage, it takes time, and it takes your energy just to build up your brand, just to build up your name, to make it well known to the people. Let's say in the future I wanted to build my own brand and my products. I already know that I need to take the direct and indirect cost that happens between the production, and then I have to bear the consequences with all of my action, because there's always a consequences in action.
I'm Iklimah Syafiqah binti Muhammad Taib. My personal reflection that I realized when I'm doing this report is business is not just about you sell your goods and you earn the money. Business is a complicated activities that you have to organize a perfect plan from A to Z to get a satisfying results. The business should start from set up the name of company, manage incoming and outgoing money, and also how to do marketing to be more attractive from the other competitors. On top of that, as a owner, you should alert with the vision, mission, and direction of the business that is worked on to ensure that business can operate in the long term and will grow more and more in the future.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Nur Aisyah binti Muhammad Sajidi. My reflection during this assignment process is that I can learn how to improve my communication skill with people. That means I can speak properly during interview with someone and I feel confident with myself. However, before this, I thought the skill looked simple, but it created our personality as a whole and to impress people outside. Overall, my communication skill now has the upgrade and prefer this. But also, I'm improving in collaborative abilities with my team. For example, before we start this assignment project, we exchange our opinion and idea which one business is good for this project, and at the end we choose all market as a topic for this job posting in our group.
I'm Nur Atika Shafiah binti Muhammad Rizal. My reflection regarding this assignment is I could learn about running a business while stabilizing the profit at the same time can minimize costs. On the other hand, as the owner, we actually should count everything in the production before setting the final price. As you guys know, it is the function of the job cost card. Apart from that, spending on marketing is important to make the company gain more orders, followed by more profit they will earn.
Hi, my name is Nabila Safia binti Sabri, and my reflection while doing this assignment is I can learn how to calculate all costs that have been used to avoid loss in the business. It's amazing me on how simple information like numbers or something on the specific things um, and how much insight it can be into a business financial health. It's a bit challenging because on my part, it required me to give a lot of my attention, and because I have to identify the details every part.
For future improvement to business or market that we think is first, employees department. It's like all market should invest in training and development program for their staff to achieve their skill and job satisfaction. Second is marketing and branding. Means market is need to invest in effective marketing strategy to increase their brand visibility and attract more customers not only in Kelantan but outside in Kelantan such as Kuala Lumpur, Perak, Selangor or any place I guess. Third is we want improve operational efficiencies for all market. It's like streamline operation to improve efficiencies and reduce cost. This could involve optimizing supply chain management, improving inventory control, or implementing better scheduling system. In conclusion, implementing an effective job costing cut for business of my cake OMC has proven to be instrumental in understanding the true cost incurred with each product for this project. For example, direct material, labor, and overhead expenses for every order in 1 month. The continuous refinement and utilization for this project costing method will enable of my cake to optimize its financial performance while maintaining its high standard of quality and customer satisfaction. We promise the business of my cake to be delightful addition to the culinary landscape, offering not just delicious treat but a memorable experience for every customer. Thank you.